Hey, this is Saval. You're listening to Rollin' on D20s. Get more at onlydarkcorners.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of Rollin' on D20s. I am your host and DM, Nate, and I run this shit show.
Ouch.
How dare you, sir?
Offended.
Where we walk around in circles for 2.5 hours, and it's really fun because a lot of crazy shit happens, and then we break like 1 million copyrights. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that means this is the first episode you're listening to, and you're going to be even more confused than I am after 2 hours of playing with these guys. So I would go back and listen to the first episodes. You can find all of those over at onlydarkcorners.com, including ways to support the show, buy merch, join our community Discord, and everything else.
Like,
big announcement.
share, subscribe, check out my new single on SoundCloud.
Hit that
up,
bell
sports
icon.
fans? Oh God, I hate that. I hate that. Anyway, big announcement this week before I announce everybody who's talking anyway, which is cool. Love you guys. Big announcement this week. We are going to be playing live at Wolfcrest Con in Hampton, New Hampshire on August 8th. We will be doing 2 shows there. One of them will be a side story with this cast on the show that you know and love, and the other one will be a bonus side adventure hosted or DM'd by another player on the show. We have not decided yet. It will be a surprise for us and you. So join us at Wolfcrest Con running from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. In, again, Hampton, New Hampshire on August 8th, Saturday, August 8th. And I want to say there, I apologize. Yeah. So if you go to, oh my God, it's like google.com/view/ just if you Google Wolfcrest GameCon, you'll find it. And I think they have a link tree as well. But yeah, catch us there. We hope to see you guys. And if you are a fan of the show and you go to the live performance, come over and say hello. And that's about it.
If you're not a fan of the show, come say hi.
Yeah, if
If
you're
you're
not,
an
tell us
enemy
that
of
we're
the
bad.
show, come challenge
Yeah,
us.
come on, haters. Let's do this.
Challenge us.
Yes.
So now it is time to introduce the people that take this show and make it become alive and make it the greatness that it is. I will introduce the cast. Let's pick somebody. Just because he made a really weird face on camera, let's start with Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. This is the worried intro that Sam's going to do this time. And I play Shenrak Benjares. He's like a 7-foot tall, like purple dragon dude. And that's about it. Welcome to
Can
the
you
show.
do that in Shenrak's voice?
Hi, I'm Shenrak Benjares, and I play Sam. And this is the worried intro. And he's like 5'8" Irish dude. I'm terrified.
Bravo,
That was
bravo.
so heartbreaking.
Everybody give Sam his flowers.
Encore, encore.
Let's pop up to a voice we haven't heard in a few episodes. Mr. David. David, welcome back to the show.
Hey, I'm David. I play Saval. I may or may not be a warlock, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. And yeah, I almost feel like I'm a guest. It's been so long. I've been listening to you guys, and I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. But also, well done. You guys have been killing it.
I'd say thank you, but it's mostly them.
No,
Thank you. We're
absolutely
very
right.
talented.
You're just the slave driver.
It's a way to take it to the next level in a totally horrible way. On that note, hey, Joseph.
Hi. What's up?
Not much. Apparently, I'm a horrible human being now.
I'm sorry. I thought we made that clear. Yeah.
Wow.
My name's Joseph. I play Rylan. It sounds like he might die today. We're going to find out now from that comment. But he is an umbral human, Oath of Castigation paladin. And like I mentioned, his old self was a warlock, but 5.5e changed things, and you don't have to pick a pact at level 1 anymore. There are a few other invocations you can pick.
There's a lot of words.
They all meant
What?
things.
At
Alex
least
looks
3
very
words.
confused.
I'm
At
just
least.
a baby.
I did the baby.
Let's move on over to Alex. Alex, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. I'm Alex. I play Quinn.
Hi, great. I'm Dad.
Eh.
Hi, Dad. Great. Yeah, I play Quinn. She's just a cool chick. She's just hanging out. We're just having a time. That's my cool girl voice. Since Sam did his like sad scared boy voice. This is my cool girl voice, and I play Quinn.
Like, oh my God.
Like, oh my god.
Valley Girl?
I'm really actually rehearsing this voice for a potential secondary campaign we're doing. Secret.
Ooh.
Sorry,
That's
sorry.
going to
Secrets.
be exciting.
I
Hey,
won't do
can
that
you
voice, though. It's
on-
so annoying.
On that, that's like one of my favorite accents.
Really?
I love, like, Valley
Oh,
Girl
Valley
is
Girl.
right there
Like
next to
Valley Girl, but like I'm actually kind of smart. You just like don't really know. Like you should
Valley
probably
Girl
just know
and
me.
Boston. Valley Girl and
Actually,
Boston
I
are my
can't
two
do a
favorites.
Boston.
A Boston?
I can't
Boston.
really
A Boston
do a
accent?
Boston because it always turns into like a New York.
That's
Be-
my problem.
That's because while New Yorkers and Bostoniers will deny it till their last breath,
Oh, it's
the accents
very
are the
similar.
fucking same.
Mm-mm.
They're not the
No.
same, but they are
No.
so
No.
close.
You don't want to start that argument.
So to those 10 million people who used to watch the show that live in Boston or New York, sorry guys.
It's the same.
Sorry.
It's the same accent, but the New York one has an Italian influence, and the Boston one has an
That's
Irish
the
influence.
Irish. That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
All you need to do is just watch a lot of Mark Wahlberg, and you'll get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
No, you can watch The Town. The Town was a good movie.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good.
Yeah, you can watch The Town. Go to Boston and just watch it. Just watch it.
I have a
happen.
lot of friends from Boston.
Yeah.
I don't need
Yeah.
to do that accent. I'm okay.
Nah.
Okay.
That's fair.
And you can just be like, I'm early Boston. I'm very early.
Oh, I could do like a pilgrim accent.
There you go.
Like
Yeah,
old
there you go.
English Boston.
As
Yeah.
long as every time you talk, somebody goes, "Howdy, Pilgrim."
Oh boy.
King George is just the worst.
Oh, I hate it when there's taxes
I
on
just-
tea.
I just hate tea.
John Adams. I know
John
him.
Adams, he's the man. Am I right?
I know
He
him.
spoke to me once.
Alexander
I feel
Hamilton.
like I did this by calling it a shit show.
Yes.
I'm the one
Mhm.
that brought
You
this
set the
upon
tone.
myself.
You did.
Yep.
Yeah.
The entire episode.
Anyway, I'm
now.
Alex. Hi.
Hi.
Last but not least, Mr. Jeff. Jeff, how are you?
They call me Mr. Jeff. That's a throwback for all you old people out there. Hi, I'm Jeff. Tonight I'll be reprising the role of Nib Quill Dipper, the halfling bard who's going to outlive all these jokers. I guarantee it.
Fucking probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll make it
fucking
happen if I
Rylan
have to.
almost became a Muppet for after eating a.
At what point,
Seeing
Jeff,
happens.
did you?
Mhm.
At what point, Jeff, did you prize the role to now where you are reprising the role?
I mean,
Well, he had to beat the first nib
No,
to win the
no.
prize.
yeah, I did, and then I vanished for a while. And if you watch the last episode, you'll know how I came back. But now I'm back,
I'm-
baby.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
call
make
it a
rule
comeback.
that whoever laughs at my bad jokes gets DM inspiration.
No, it's not worth it. No,
Oh, Nate.
I won't
Take it
debase
back. I
myself
hate
that
all
much.
of you.
Hey,
See, my first one was
That's
fake,
so
but
funny.
everyone doing it was really funny.
So that's two things of inspiration for each of us, right?
Yeah,
Not me.
No, I said
ain't
I take
taking
it back, and I hate all of you.
yeah.
See, I thought
All
that
right.
was the joke.
good thing I have luck.
Ugh. No,
Okay.
half an hour in.
The luck
Literally,
of the
right?
Bostons.
The luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish. Can't do the accent.
We got to figure out what like race of beings on Velmir has the thick Irish accent and where.
Worry
on
not,
Velmir
my
they
friend. I will get there.
live. Uh-oh. It's gonna be the
Toity,
entire
toity,
next
toity,
campaign
toity.
that Claire DMs.
He does a really good Irish accent. I'm actually really
He's
hoping for that.
Irish.
Yes, he
Thank
does.
you. Well, I had to. You know, it was like presentation
pale
wise,
redhead?
kind of like
No.
I was dragged into it.
Do you feel obligated to do an Irish accent?
There's actually a leprechaun that just hangs out sort of about 30 feet above my head holding a gun to me. And if I ever screw up an Irish accent, he just shoots me. It's straight
Wow.
up-
This is some deep insight into Sam's life.
it's actually, they won't tell you, but that's what it's like in all of Ireland and for anyone with red hair.
I'm
I've
so
been to
glad
Sam's
I'm
house.
more
I've seen the
Italian
leprechaun.
than Irish.
It's scary.
I
I saw
don't have
that
that
too.
curse.
Yep.
I just have like a witch cooking pasta in my
It's
ear.
like donuts right there all the time.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
Nonna being like, "You didn't stir it enough. How dare you?"
So anyway,
On that note,
Yeah. Speaking of ancient curses,
speaking of agent curses. Oh, you didn't have a follow up?
that was my
No,
second
that was
command.
your intro.
Speaking of
threw the
ancient
ball.
Oh,
curses,
that was the transition.
mm-hmm.
Ah, I was just expecting you guys to fuck around for 10 more minutes.
I mean, we
I mean,
can.
we can. What do you guys want to talk about?
Nope, we're playing D&D now.
time to find out.
Sam, whenever you're ready.
Transition.
The air was blasted from my body as the spider hit me full in the chest, and our momentum carried us into this lake, river. Do I feel a current or a susurration of waves? Whatever. Vast expanse of blood. The impossible quantity of coagulation that has filled most of this cavern we trapped ourselves in. I would struggle for my freedom, but the cold numbness that washes over me radiates from the bite, that damnable arachnid that is going to be the death of me, apparently. No, that's not true either. I can't say that any more than to blame the blade wielded by some accoster on the road or in an alley. Who put that spider here to end me? The tieflings that seek to cast the very ritual we are tasked to prevent from happening? The drow elves we saw in that dream memory of this Spider Queen's ascension? No, Nib. Put the blame where it belongs, squarely on your own shoulders. You chose this lifestyle. You chose to aspire, and it led you here. And why? So you could write epic tales of heroic daring do? Who's going to hear it now while you're drowned in someone else's blood? And who does that? Ugh. You've got all these words and phrases trapped in your head, knowledge of what has, is, and will happen, and you're just pointing your toes to the sky and letting it die like last year's shanty. You spend all your time inspiring others. How about you try it for yourself for once? Okay, you can still think, so you haven't drowned yet. You need air desperately, and you need to see. Feel around, no spider anymore. Swim in a direction till you hit air, wall, or a bottom, and go from there. Good. Now focus on one thing to live for. Tell your friend's story. That's all you care about. So that's what you struggle for. Kick, stroke, repeat. Is that light? Maybe. Kick, stroke, repeat. Must write, must compose, kick, stroke. No matter what else happens, no matter who actually reads it, you must write it. Put everything into that thought. Write it all down. Kick, stroke. Whatever else you do, live to do that. Kick, stroke. Lungs hurt so bad. Kick, stroke. Write, damn you. Write everything. Going from red to gray now. Kick, stroke. Can't write if I don't.
When we last left you guys were trying to figure out what the hell was going on with this weird ring you found on the ground. And as Nib was going to place it into the satchel that Shenrak was so kindly providing as to move on with the story, a hand from out of the darkness reaches forward and claims ownership of the ring.
Ah,
Ah!
Aha.
I found him. Hey, Saval, where you been?
What? I have to say, guys,
Yeah.
I have seen glimpses of what's been going on while I've been away. Right? Don't eat my ring. Don't eat rings you find on the ground.
Do you know that from experience?
I know that from common sense.
What the fuck, Saval? Where have you been?
Wait. We're talking about the ring now. Hold on.
It's that's
Why
just
not,
my
though?
what?
Well,
You almost became a Muppet. I said this in the pre-show.
What does the inscription say, though? I mean, for
Oh,
all I
it's-
know, it was like, please eat me. I don't...
Quinn
So-
is going to pull an arrow out of her quiver and hold it up to Saval's throat as one would a dagger and say, "You need to talk right now."
Sval,
good
do you
s-
let that happen or do you try to resist it?
I'll let it happen. I'll say good to see you too, I guess. Yeah. It gets a little hazy. I guess where to start. Long story short, I have mentioned before that I have a god of sorts that I serve, and
When did you mention that?
back when we
did.
were on the boat,
It was implied on the boat.
Oh, I think I missed that. All right, sorry.
I think I've also defended the concept of gods around.
Mhm.
Anyway, if we could just lower the dagger, I'm not threatening you in any way. I'm not looking for a fight. My patron
I
that
do
I
not
serve.
lower the arrow.
Fair enough. My patron that I served needed me, and where I was, I underwent training for what is to come. I was given warning of it's not just the cultists that are currently interfering, I guess you say, in the timeline or trying to. There is another group that I was told to worry about. I wasn't given too much specifics except for one piece. And unfortunately, it would seem that my brother, who's only give or take about 5 minutes younger than me, is leading the charge, and it gets hazy being there. I went under training, and then I wasn't performing the way that he wanted, and I got locked in a room to test my endurance, I guess you'd say, and it was just constant torture of the mind, torture of the body, and part of that torture is I was shown visions of what you guys were going through. At least I think. I don't know if I was being toyed with. And finally, after struggling and trying to break free, I don't know if through my own free will or if my patron just let me go, I was allowed to leave, I guess. I don't really know how else to say it. I saw the need to come back and it let me. I don't know if
David,
if it,
can you roll a d20 for me?
yeah, of course.
Just a straight d20 roll.
Just a straight D20. All right, let me
In
see if I can
Dungeons
get.
and Dragons, what the fuck?
I don't know, right?
Yeah, there's nothing straight in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, can you roll
Definitely
me
not.
a gay d20 roll?
A curvaceous D20.
There you
Can,
go.
can you roll me a questioning d20?
With a lot of corners.
Are you die curious?
There it is.
All right, that's the winner.
That was a winner.
Now we can
That
stop.
would be a
Not
6,
mine.
by the way.
Did you roll it?
Yeah,
Where'd you roll it? I was
I
waiting
rolled it
for it to
on-
roll.
I rolled it on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I'm beyond. That's fine. What'd you get?
Yeah. I got a 6 because you said no additions to anything, right? Just a standard D20.
Yeah, just a standard d20. That's
Yeah,
fine.
just
Can
a
you
6.
pop into Foundry, please?
Oh yeah,
of course. Yeah, no worries. With this, okay, so as you are saying you don't know how it happened, somehow you just escaped. You get a weird sensation, kind of just where you get a weird sensation where your mark would be on you. And you look down at your like the god mark, and you look down at where the god mark was, and you see scarred tissue, and that it's just kind of it's like almost like it got removed, but it burned away at your skin.
Would Quinn perceive this?
Remind me, David, where is Saval's god mark?
on his palms, under his
Do you
gloves.
talk? Under his gloves. Okay, so then no.
He has gauntlets on, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
I am trying to get into Forge, and it's just loading. I don't know if maybe if
So,
I
yeah,
refresh.
Yeah, that's fine. That we won't need it right away. I just wanted it prepped.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so obviously you wouldn't see it then, but you feel that it's different, and like when you feel the difference, and you kind of go and like squeeze your hands, like what's this feeling? And you kind of feel the scar tissue in your palms.
Would I have felt like instant pain from burning, or just all of a sudden I have scar tissue? Like,
No, it just would have been gone.
Okay.
So canonically, this would have, like, once you kind of appeared, and did all this. This is like, this is something that's been since you are now returning to the party. But so it's not like they went away while you were saying it, but while you said the phrase, "I got away somehow, I don't know how."
Mhm.
It kind of like it was almost your body remembering for you that something was different.
okay, so not
that
a
make
situation
sense?
of like I'm in a different body. I'm still my original, and I'm actually being changed. Just for clarification.
Wouldn't you like
All
to
right,
know,
all
weather
right,
boy?
fair enough.
Wouldn't you like to
would
know?
like to know.
I would like to know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Okay,
a satisfactory
I'm
answer?
gonna need to
As
know
far-
a little bit more about your patron.
Shenrek has
Just-
started a fire, and he is putting a teapot on it.
Did you
Just to
punch it
clarify,
into
as
life?
far as Saval can tell, you are in the same body. I am not confirming or denying that one way or the other, but Saval doesn't notice a difference other than the mark.
So
Okay.
you start going about that, Shenrek, and Nib is still up on your shoulders, and he taps and goes, "How about we leave the blood room again and we go back to where it was a little more comfortable before we settle down and really get into
With my
this?"
excellent hearing, I hear that and I say, I'm not going anywhere until I get a few more answers.
Well,
And
he was-
Shenrek has like
okay.
looked over his shoulder at you and been like points to Quinn and then points back at the teapot and goes back to doing that.
But it
Fair.
smells good in here.
Carry on.
I
Your
don't
patron,
know.
say more.
I don't know enough about my patron. I made a very foolish choice about 5 or 6 years ago. As you guess, I know things I shouldn't in regards to ancient texts. I come from a group who study ancient, sacred, forbidden texts. We catalog it, we keep it, and it's been going on for years, for centuries. They're called the Keepers, specifically the Keepers of Nuala. And one of the big things is when you hit a certain age, you are supposed to be imbued with your natural ancestry of sorcery. Magic is supposed to come to you naturally. And being the oldest and being the son of the leader of the Keepers, I expected it. And it never came. And
Late bloomer.
yeah, you could say that.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, you'd say that except for the fact that my brother became the favorite, you'd say. Because
It sounds like he's a twin, technically.
Sure, my twin, you could say.
Still a
When
brother.
he got his powers,
Yeah.
I was basically tossed aside.
Oh.
And
Mhm.
I decided one day while I was down in the catacombs that you'd call them, I guess, I found a tome that I hadn't been looked at yet. And typically we're supposed to take it, put it away, and let someone of higher understanding read it. And yet something called to me.
Mm.
And I opened the book and it promised me power.
Mm.
And I was greedy and I wanted it. And I said yes. And so here I am, a pawn, I guess you'd say. He calls me the champion, his champion, whatever that means.
Mm.
Sometimes I don't even feel like his power really works in my favor. And he had been quiet for years. And when I got that damned letter from the council, he finally spoke to me and said, "It's time. You need to go ahead and respond."
Mm.
And I don't know how he works. He doesn't really talk to me at all. And that's it. If I had to guess based off of the inscribing, I'd say it's otherworldly. I'm talking like old age god,
So you,
probably.
in all of your books and reading and knowledge and tomes, have no clue who this entity might be.
Not a clue at all. He's never told me his name. I
You
just
still
know he's
have the
powerful.
book? He says, like,
Say-
pouring tea.
Say again?
Do you still have the book?
Do I still have the book? No. No, I don't
Oh,
have the book.
David, is that truthful or a lie? Does Saval know his name?
Saval does not know his name.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more along the lines of, I guess, meta-wise. When I say an old god, I'm talking about like eldritch being. And
Mhm.
so the name alone would be enough to break mere mortals.
Okay.
And so the god doesn't speak it.
Sure.
So still with the arrow to Saval's throat, Quinn is actually going to address the rest of the group and say, he doesn't know who his puppet master is. Are you all comfortable with this?
Of course not. But none of us know who our puppet master is either.
Don't
Coming
we? It's the
from the
prophet
guy.
and
I mean, we know of individual puppet masters that pertain to our person. And we know of the prophet.
Yeah, what's
don't
his
know.
name again?
It is.
I wrote it down in one
And
of my
Shenrak,
logs.
who remembers it, said
Shenrak wasn't there, actually. That was a 3-person.
that's true.
Yeah, that was
I don't
us.
know it, but you guys
We
do.
told you.
Anyway,
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
my point is, none of us really know our true current masters. And not that I'm advocating for complete and utter trust in Sabal. We still have some discussion to do. But the point of he has someone he doesn't really know doesn't necessarily hold as much water as it would normally.
You knew
Tea?
less of me and you trusted me more.
And he holds out tea to Saval, and then another one to you, Quinn.
I'm going to very carefully reach my arm out so I don't get scratched by an arrow and take the tea and just kind of hold it to the side.
I don't like that you were whisked away right when we needed you.
And you think I like that I was whisked away and tortured for I don't know how long?
I don't know. It seems awful convenient for you.
Convenient how?
I don't know what this torture was. I have no reason to believe you. All I know is you weren't here.
Fair. Fair. Have I ever done anything to make you guys doubt me?
No, but you have never done anything to make me trust you.
Fair enough. I didn't have to come in the first place. I
Well,
didn't
it
have to
sounds like
defend you
did.
guys.
It sounds like you did have to come in the first place.
Sure,
It sounds like you were forced.
sure. But I
Sounds like
also
you don't
could have
really want to
sat.
be here. It sounds like you want to be the head brother, the head sorcerer, the head of your household, and you are here simply out of obligation and not out of duty.
You're right. I did want that at one time. And then I didn't. I was exiled from my keep because I made this pact. And I have
Ouch.
been alone the entire time, wandering and just going from town to town, making a living, being a bounty hunter. And during that time in solitude, I realized where I was most happy was when I had spent my time with the guardsmen who actually looked out for me and stuck their neck out for me and protected me. That taught me how to use the blade that I'm currently carrying. But I even abandoned them when I got exiled. I was
So
no
what's
longer
to
allowed.
say, Saval, that you won't abandon us when things get hard?
No, I don't plan on abandoning anyone. That's the whole point, is I need to atone for mistakes that I've made. And when this pact is done, I'm going to end the deal and relinquish my power.
The moment that Saval says he's going to end the deal, the whole room starts to shake.
Maybe he didn't like that.
Like earthquake level shaking, and it's getting more and more intense.
Okay.
I think we gotta go.
Yeah, we should go.
Shenrak's
If we're all
picking up his
done
tea
with
supplies.
the interrogation,
Oh, we're not done, but we are going.
okay.
And we're running. Let's go.
Running. Yep. Help pack it up.
Carrying the tea.
yeah.
Yep.
We get a side shot of like everyone running by, and then Shenrak with like a full pot of tea,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of teacups. Like, ah!
Was the tea like exceptionally hot when you handed it out, or was it warm?
I mean, he just made it.
So probably be hot.
It's pretty warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Who? So you're running toward the one exit in the room. Who is carrying the tea and who left the tea behind?
I have
carrying
a
the
tea in hand.
Just
I
keep
didn't
the
take
cups.
tea.
You can dump the tea. Just keep the cups.
All right, Saval's just going to go ahead and just chug the tea really quick, even though it's scalding hot.
While he's running?
Well, he's ready. Yeah, of course. You can't waste tea.
All right,
Okay.
I want you to roll.
He'll do anything
Roll
to
a
avoid spilling
roll
the
a
tea.
Constitution saving throw
Constitution. Okay.
and a Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay. Constitution saving. And on Foundry, I assume?
Yes, please.
Okay. Con save, normal. And dexterity save with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, okay. All right. You managed to not take any damage from the scalding hot tea, and you
hell
kind
yeah.
of stumble over a rock, but you keep your footing and don't trip.
Nice.
Clutched it.
All right. So you all make your way back to the path that you returned to this room from, the only path in which to exit a room. And
Mhm.
then within mere moments, you hear a loud crashing noise. And I would like everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
No.
Do I need to if I'm up on Shenrak's shoulders?
No,
Okay.
unless he really fails his. Okay, you're good.
He is very dexterous, if nothing else.
I got 7.
14?
All right, so
I
we've
got a
got
5.
5. Aw.
I got
buddy.
7
We've got
minus
a-
2.
Welcome
We've got
to
a
the tripping
7.
squad.
We've got a 7, a 5, a 16, and a 14. 16 saves for Shenrak, and that keeps Nib safe as well. 14 saves for Quinn. You are all set. Ryland and Saval, you both get blown back and lose your footing by the crashing rocks behind you, and you both take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the
Oh.
ground,
Ow.
harder than
Oh,
you would care
jeez.
to.
Oh, ow.
So now that room is completely closed off. It seems from your perception that the entire room collapsed in on itself, and now you are standing at a dead end with the only way to go being forward back toward the 2 campsites and the forks in the road. Almost like I'm railroading you.
I knew I shouldn't have thrown those stones in the water.
I sit on my ass for a moment and lay on hands myself, so there's a little bit of gold light. I kind of wave for Saval to come over if he wants to as well. I saw he got hurt.
Yeah, Saval will kind of just go over carefully.
I do the same bit, give some of my gold light to him. I give you 3 hit points.
Oh, thank you. That it feels a lot better.
Hey, you're not lying, right?
Lying? No.
You sure? Do you know?
Positive. I mean,
I would-
yes, I know.
I would love to insight that.
Oh, Quinn is watching this.
Yeah.
Roll your insight.
I'm not inciting. I'm trusting the shit out of it.
And my headphones just started dying. This is going to be fun.
You don't need to listen.
Just lip read.
Quinn got a 19 on insight just watching this conversation.
Yeah, and Shenrak got a 22.
22, boy.
Damn. It's pretty good.
If you are being deceptive or lying or full of shit in any way, roll contesting. Roll deception.
All right. Fair enough.
Deception or persuasion? I mean,
Well, it's whatever the DM says. And they're both, I think, the same.
Yeah, I think they're the same.
Yeah.
Well, based off of what you said, based off of the truth, would you say that you are like trying to persuade? No, it's deception. You're lying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
deception.
roll deception.
Ooh.
Trying to be a stinky boy.
Ooh.
So
All right.
close.
You gotta tell Shenrak the truth.
Oh.
You can write it to me if you don't want it to be public
Well,
information.
actually, well, no, hold on a second. So
he's
the-
lying or
no,
not.
no, no. Well, no, because it wouldn't be that because you wouldn't magically know the truth.
Right.
You know he's
You would
lying.
just
You can
know
call him
he's
out for his
lying.
bullshit.
Yeah,
And you could mind speak me that he is lying.
I could.
If
I could
you
indeed.
so cared to do.
I don't think he
I
does
feel
yet.
like we're tight.
We are tight. I don't think he does yet.
Fuck.
not that tight.
Damn.
Shenrak kind of like stands up holding like you know those like they're like wire cages where you can stack like a bunch of teacups
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
like one of those, and he's got like the teapot, and he stands up and he goes, "Does anyone care to get out of the earthquake dust? Maybe move a little forward, and we can talk about this later."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm game for that.
As we're
Uh,
walking away, I move up by Quinn. You know, I have a way to make people not lie, but it's not nice.
Say more.
That's a complete sentence.
Like, not nice as in dishonest, or not nice as in just like kind of brutal?
Kind of brutal, but
I'm fine with
it
brutal.
works.
Do it. Do it.
Well, it's a whole process.
Do it.
But it's just an option. It's
Okay,
not like I don't click my fingers.
Okay, can I help in any way?
No, but I feel like if he is telling the truth, we would lose a friend in the process. So maybe like last resort.
Okay, but
um,
like, I am 95% confident he's not telling the truth. How do you feel? It's sketchy. Nothing is adding up. It's just all too casual. I mean, this is not a normal thing. Like, we need to know. We need to know. It's a safety issue.
You didn't make this big of a deal about me.
I did. You were drunk.
No.
You just don't remember.
I think Shenrag sees you guys whispering a little bit, and he's just sort of still holding the tea and cups. He'll sort of walk up next to you, and he'll like look at you, and he'll
Hi.
start speaking in your head, to both of you, and he'll go, "Well, Nib as well, I suppose, since you're alive and here now,
And on your back.
and on my back."
Yeah, he's
You'll
right,
just
like
sort
right
of-
there.
You just sort of walk up and say, "Wait until we get to the campsite. I will help you with whatever you are planning."
Okay, deal. Rylan, you're fine with whatever you need to do. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a tear that goes down
Oh.
my cheek.
I just rub it off.
And as we're walking, when we get to the campsite where we were before, I'm just gonna stop and say, "I think we should finish the tea."
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna let you say when you get to the campsite, but I'm gonna stop you from saying where we were before. And I'm
Are we at a
going to
fork?
I'm going to tell you that as you approach this campsite,
No.
you see the four skeletons positioned as they were the first time you came upon this campsite. They are not blown back as they were by Shenrak's breath weapon.
Oh, I try to hurry
Quinn
up
is
and sit down and put my arm around the one.
Extremely. No.
Yep.
Quinn
I didn't
is
get to do it last
mad.
time. He blasted him away.
I don't care. Quinn is mad. She pulls out the short bow and she bam, 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 shoots them all down. Like at a fucking carnival.
Shenrak's gonna take a knee and be like, "Nib, would you mind hopping down just
Yep.
real quick?"
Boing.
Great, thank you.
All right.
And
So
he
as-
hands you
as-
the tea. Could you just hold this, please?
Mage hand grabs the teapot and just holds it
Great,
there.
thank you. And he'll really calmly walk over to a wall and just.
So while the skeletons are exploding with Quinn's arrows, Shenrak is just punching rock.
I'm refilling my
Okay, so the
teacup from
arrows-
the.
The arrows left the bow, and I'm assuming you were going for headshots on all four of them.
Yeah, fuck him. Bam.
Okay. The arrows hit the skeletons, the skulls of the skeletons, and they just shatter like old bone into bone dust. And you feel extra powerful.
For the second time in a row, I'm standing there, like half sitting with my arm around air as the skeleton is blown away for the second time before I get to put my arm around.
Okay.
Don't get it.
I'm ready for tea.
Joseph's camaraderie is the kiss of death.
All right,
Oh.
let's camp. I'm gonna fucking kill God.
Which one, apparently? Because apparently there's fucking gods now.
Well, hey, that's a step in the right direction.
No.
There's always been multiple gods.
No,
People worship many different gods all the time.
That's
It's
just called capitalism.
it's okay to be dumb.
All right.
We
Are
can
you
get
guys
into that later.
are you guys continuing to walk?
What are we doing?
Are we camping?
I-
Or are we
that's what I
walking?
want to know.
And
Oh.
he'll radio into the three of you's heads and say, "Are we camping?"
Camping.
Paul, give us a second. We're talking.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I can give you guys a second. I'm gonna go ahead
camping,
and
interrogating, torturing, whatever
Okay.
it needs doing.
Well, let's hold
I
off of the
don't-
torture for now.
I set the teapot down at Shenrak's feet, and I walk over to where Saval is. And I just look up at him and I go, "That's a great story. Can I tell it?"
yeah, if you want to.
I am going to make that into a story.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it might already be a story as I hear that with my elf ears.
No, so I will probably need to get details later, though.
Sure. I will
I'm
give you
gonna-
whatever details you want. I can do that.
Awesome. Are we ready to go?
Nib, aren't you a little more concerned with the fact that this might be a very dangerous situation, more so than the fact that this might be a good story?
Why can't they be both?
David, you wouldn't lie to a cat. Tell
Well-
the truth.
No.
I'm just saying.
No, I've definitely never told my cat that they've already eaten when they haven't already eaten.
Anyway,
I'm just saying if you die,
Audio listeners are so lost.
who's going to publish your stories?
well, nobody.
Right?
But if everybody dies because we don't succeed at this, then no one's going to read them anyway. I get you guys are worried about him, but at the same time, I mean, we're here. We're getting through this. We probably need him.
I'm gonna.
We are actually not getting through this. We seem to be trapped in some kind of like time fuck situation.
To be fair, the last time we were trapped in one of these, we got the thing that we needed to do the thing that we didn't end up needing to do because Shenrak was there. But we did learn things the last time we were in a time loop thing.
So
Saval, sorry,
now
not to
that-
interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saval's going to just kind of just continue walking. He's just, you guys can have your conversation. Saval's just going to walk and further into the cave. Not say a
Okay.
thing. He's just going to go.
See, I have a feeling
Quinn
we're
will
not getting
follow,
out of
like,
here till we're all
Very
together.
closely behind Saval.
Shenrak was
I-
like putting out the tea, and like he just sees everybody walk off, and he's like, and then he'll stop and think back to the last time we were here, and he'll just like lean over to the campfire and like with a knuckle he'll just like hit it and spark a fire and see if it turns green like last time.
Let's say it doesn't.
He goes, put it out and leave.
As you guys walk forward, you walk back through the slightly larger room with the disorganized cave pillars and the stalactites and the stalagmites. I just like saying those words. Who does anybody have a passive perception of 15 or higher, which I should know?
Believe
You
mine is
do. Awesome.
13. Oh no, 12.
That's fine. So, Quinn, as you are walking through, glancing around, you I would assume, breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief as you notice. You do take a quick glance to the wall where you guys discovered Nib sitting against the wall, what feels like so long ago now. And you notice that there are some stains of blood. So it does confirm for you that there are some things that remain as they were. And you guys continue to walk forward. You walk for about 5 or 10 minutes, and you approach a fork in the road. But one thing that you notice distinctly different is all of the footprints are gone, and there are no arrows in the wall.
And I pick up the fork and I look at Sabal and go, we made copyright jokes about this.
Saval, which way should we go?
Left, we go left.
Sure, fuck it, we'll go left.
Do we not even
All
want to
right.
shoot
You
arrows?
walk for about 5 or 10 minutes, and you find yourself approaching a fork in the road.
Fucking hell.
Do we just keep going left?
Are there
No, it's
footprints
left
or is there
here and
fresh?
then right.
Oh.
Okay. Sorry, what was that island?
No, is it are there footprints going to the left?
There are no footprints.
Okay.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, go right.
So you're going left again?
Going right.
Go right.
Right or left?
Right.
You've gone left once or twice?
Once.
Gone left once.
Okay. And now you're going right?
Mm-hmm.
You walk forward about 5 or 10 minutes, and you find yourself approaching a fork in the road.
Boy, I did not get tired of this.
Yeah,
You
this
missed
is the
half
first
of
time
them.
you've done it. Yeah.
Anybody with a passive perception of 12 or higher notices footprints going left.
Let's
Oh.
go right.
No, you go left and then take on the left.
Okay. You walk forward for about 5 or 10 feet, and you approach a fork in the road, and now this fork has footprints going left and right.
The left and the
And
left.
right.
No, left and left.
Yeah, okay. Go back and take the left.
All right. 5 or 10 minutes, fork in the road, footprints to the right.
The left.
Okay. So now we're back to where
the
we
left,
got to
to
before.
the left. Everything you own in a box to the left.
So
In
just
the
for
cave,
clarification,
that's my stuff.
Yeah, so you're at this fork. You see footprints to the footprints going to the right. No footprints to the left.
I start walking towards the left. Yeah.
All right.
We're taking that one.
You walk toward the left, and you reach a fork in the road that has no footprints.
What did we do last time?
I don't think we got
Move
further
around.
than this.
We didn't get.
We
This
got
is where we
this
turned
one.
around and
You-
went back.
No, this is when you shot the wall, wasn't it? Because 2 arrows first time, arrow and shot the second time. You shot a wall the third time, and we went away.
Does anyone have any magics that can gain us insight in some sort of divination sort of way that we are not aware of yet?
Could really use the clairvoyance spell from Skyrim right now.
Right? That's what I was just thinking.
There's a few versions of that. I could do a thing, but I don't want to do the thing.
I have clue, but I don't think that's gonna help.
I mean, I could Eldritch Blast down both pathways.
What's the
mean,
range of
yeah.
Eldritch Blast?
120 feet.
120 feet?
That didn't
Yeah.
help with the firebolt. The 600-foot arrow did.
Are there any bats in this cave?
There are no living creatures that you can perceive
No
other than
mices
yourselves.
or
Nope.
spiders.
Honestly, let's just
I'm
pick-
going to cast detect magic and scan the walls for any magical glyphs or anything indicating a direction.
You find nothing.
Well, do we
Think you're gonna
remember
let you
which?
eat your way out of here?
Do we remember which way we took last time? Because last time we took a random way and we ended up back at the beginning.
I thought this was a left last time.
All right, then we take a right this time. Right? It's different. It's one thing new.
All right.
I am going
You-
to propose one more time that we split
Yes.
up.
1,000 times yes.
Now that we have the full group, do we feel safe enough to split the fuck up?
I felt safe to do that from the beginning. I kept saying we should split up. I think
As
the
did
best
I.
options we have is to split up in life.
Wow, that's a lot of words you just said. Anyway,
I feel like this is one of those
shall we
deal with it later
split
things.
we'll talk about that at a campfire at some point, I'm sure. But for now, for this moment here in time that we exist in whatever time space continuum this is, maybe we split up and just scout, right? Scout until we get to the next fork, see what is ahead of us.
Everything's been the same though from the last time we were here. So this is like the one chance we have to just do
Exactly.
something different.
Exactly. Everything has been the same. So
So we
let's
could-
do something different. Let's
Which would be
split
the
up.
right.
Let's just. I am always in favor of sticking together.
Yes, attachment issues. We know.
No, you motherfucker. This is how my first.
Just for a minute, just to see if we encounter different things, right? Because so far everything has been the same. And it is, what is that thing people say? Like insanity is doing the same thing over and over, right? Let's do something different.
Oh, that's good.
Let's just
I
see.
like that.
Let's do something different as a
Nib,
group
write
of
that
people.
down.
All I'm saying is, I'm going to go right. Someone else should go left. When we see what's down there, we turn around and come back and chat about it.
Well, right is the correct way, so I'm going right as well.
Okay.
I'll go left.
Rylan and I are going right. Who's going left?
I'll go
with-
left.
I'll go with Saval.
Shen, which way you going?
Who are you,
You
more
guys-
attached to?
You guys will hear in your
Well, don't make
head.
it personal.
Absolutely.
I do not yet trust Saval. We cannot leave him.
All the more reason you should stay with him.
I do
keep
not
an
like
eye.
this plan.
It's a terrible plan.
Shenrak, I trust you. Keep an eye on Saval.
Why
I
do
do
you
not
trust
like this plan.
Sinrak?
But okay.
We're literally a brain call away.
No, we're not. I cannot reach you
Feet are
further
not
than
that
60
far.
feet away.
I thought it was long too, but it's not.
Closer than one to the power of 382 parsecs away.
What?
Oh, that
It'll be fine. We're doing it. Let's go.
All right. So Quinn and Ryland are going right, and Nib, Shenrak, and Saval are going left.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Quinn and Ryland, you walk for about 5-10 minutes, and it's just kind of darkness in a cave, and then you approach a fork in the road, and you see no footprints. Nib, Shenrak, and Saval, you walk for about 5 or 10 minutes, and you reach a fork in the road, and you see footprints going left and footprints going right.
You can't say I'm right now.
You're right now. Let's double back and find the others.
All right.
We'll backtrack back to the last intersection.
As you backtrack and you walk for 5 or 10 minutes, when you leave the darkness, you enter a large room with scattered pillars coming down
I
from
was
the
waiting
ceiling
for you to say it.
and a campfire in the middle.
Motherfucker.
You were wrong. All right. Left, right. Is that right? Is that correct? I think that's correct.
So What do we do? Do
All
we
right, so you
backtrack
guys
now?
return to that room.
Yeah, we all
That you guys return to that room. Nib, Shenrak, and Saval, what are you guys doing? Being at the the fork in the road, after Shenrak picks up the fork and makes a punny joke. What are you guys doing at the fork with the two footprints going left and right?
So do we walk back and meet up with them where we just were, or do we just go down the right path and hope we catch up to them?
The plan was to go back and report what we found.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go back.
Right. You guys turn around and walk 5 or 10 feet, and as the darkness starts to lift, you notice Quinn and Rylan standing in the ever familiar, somewhat circular room with the unorganized pillars going from ceiling to floor.
Hi, friends. No one died.
Nope.
I was right.
Well, why don't you go ahead and lead us out of here then, if you know the path? Because I'm pretty sure everyone here, maybe including our listeners, are tired of this cave.
All right. I take the correct path, followed by the correct path, followed by the correct path. To get
Yeah, it
us
doesn't
to
work
that
that way.
spot.
I play.
All right.
I put in XL left right select start, and we're at the
Yeah.
end.
Cheat code,
yeah.
Rosebud.
I
And
clip
then
the wall.
Rosebud. Yeah.
Enter the Konami code.
Up, down, left, right, BA
Yep.
start.
There you go.
So
Where
it
we
just
at?
means we
Left,
get to
left,
try
right?
30 times is all that means.
Well, in some games, you got to skip levels with that code.
Hmm.
No, we
Yeah.
go to the first fork, and then we all position ourselves to go left, and then we hit a bunch, so we jump over and over again.
We
Oh,
just
yes.
click through
We
it.
like skip out of the
Yeah,
map.
yeah, exactly.
All right. You approach the first fork. You see the fork with footprints going left and right.
No, we go left here. I remember that one.
All right. You
I go
approach a
left.
fork in the road with footprints
Which one was this?
going left and right.
Was this left? I can't remember.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
this
go
was
left
and
here.
That's right.
All right. You go left, you walk 5 or 10 minutes, you approach a fork in the road with footprints going left and right.
We go right.
Oh, right.
You walk for 5 or 10 minutes and you approach a fork in the road that has footprints walking up to about the center and then double backing and walking backwards.
I think the only way is the bow and arrows.
Can
Or we
someone
split
light
up.
me up?
Oh, sorry. I sucked the fire back out, and I'm like, Nib wants to.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Suck the.
With his bracelets or bracers.
Your arrow goes further than my firebolt, but if you don't want to waste an arrow, I can just bolt it.
Oh, it's never a waste of an arrow.
Then fatoing away.
Left or right?
Right. Right?
Right.
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 Right. Okay.
Left.
And you've gone left, right.
Yes.
So now you're shooting the arrow to the right.
Yes.
Okay. The arrow flies true, flies far enough for the darkness to engulf the flame, and the arrow disappears.
Onward, brethren.
Yep. We keep walking that way.
All right. You walk for about 5 or 10 minutes, and you approach a fork in the road that has footprints going left and right, and one
Quinn
of Quinn's arrows embedded
killed
into the
herself.
center stone.
Find something for Rylan to lick. This worked last time.
You know what? Yeah, that's right. We just
Start licking the walls.
we walk down the pathway, and we just hold out Ryland like a flamethrower. Like just got his tongue out. We just lick everything.
Like,
I don't consent.
what tastes right?
Find the
This is just
Like a
schnozberries.
lizard.
Action.
Find the schnozberries.
Taste the air. Which way?
I taste the air. Which side tastes better?
They taste the same.
I taste the
Okay,
walls.
I'm
Which
just saying,
wall
I do
tastes
have navigator tools. Like, I could have been tracking this whole time. So if this is a matter of us just being confused, we could not be confused by me just having tracked it in my logbook.
I like that.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
What she said.
I'm actually quite surprised Alex hasn't written out an entire like chart of like.
I'm trying to
Com-
stay in character and like role play and not just be on the notes.
I know. I am the
Fair.
dumb one.
All right, so you guys are at the fork in the road with footprint left, footprint right, and Quinn's arrow in the dead center.
Which fork is this? 4 or 3? This is 4.
It should be 4, but you said there's footprints.
There's footprints going left and right, and also
mean
Quinn's arrow
Yeah,
in
so we
the
loop back.
wall.
And I shot down the right. So we need to
Yes.
go left.
Okay.
We'll go left.
All right, you walk 5 or 10 minutes. You see a fork in the road with footprints going left and right.
So we just live here now.
I'm running
I
out of
said
memory
we wait
storage,
for
guys.
profit.
Come on.
I said that.
I guess
This
we just.
new fork, it has footprints in both directions.
Left and right.
All right.
What does
I
this
cannot
fork
wait
taste like?
till this is. I cannot the same as the other fork.
Fuck.
I cannot wait to tell you guys what you guys
Okay.
are making this way more complicated than it needs to be, and I love
I'm
it.
casting.
I love every
I'm
minute of it.
casting. This is my last. No, actually, it's not. This is astral communication.
Ancestral
invoking-
communication.
I'm invoking the wisdom of my ancestors to gain insight,
Okay.
which gives me heroic inspiration. I would like to roll insight with advantage and draw upon my innate wisdom of tracking and finding paths to figure
Sure.
out fucking which way we go.
Sure. With advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
That wasn't great. It's only a 13.
You can tell with a 13 that some way, somehow, you are seeing the same forks over and over again.
I
But
didn't need
they,
my ancestors to tell me that.
but they, but
So we
they
just
are
have to close our eyes.
functioning. They are functioning in such a way. If you can think of, okay, I'll give you a little something. Do you know anything, Quinn or Alex, presumably Alex, do you know anything about lock picking?
Yes.
Okay, so like when you're in there with a lock pick and you lock a tumbler in place
Mm-hmm.
and then you lock the next one in place, but then if you mess one up, they all reset.
Okay, so we need to go back to the start.
Whoa.
All right, so you guys are walking back to the start. Again, you are at. No, you went. Yeah, so you are at a fork in the road with left and right paths, no arrow in the wall.
We're going right.
Okay. You walk 5 or 10 feet and you approach a fork in the road,
We're
left
going
and right
right.
paths. Hold on. Left and right paths, arrow in the wall.
I mean, the arrow came from the right, but we've gone left every time, so we need to go right.
So when you did your roll and then decided to go right, you were at the second.
We had gone
Pathway.
left twice. Yeah.
You had gone left once, and then Quinn went right.
So the first right, the second left, the third right.
I feel like we've run into the point of we've theater of the minded the same things so many
Sure.
times. We're convinced we're doing something different and we're not.
Okay.
But that's
So let me
impossible
tell
to
you-
I know for
tell
a
as
fact
human
we took
beings.
let me tell you guys. I'll give you a little bit because I don't want it to go too long because there is a point where it gets a little boring. Are you guys familiar with any of the haunted graveyards in the Zelda games?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Every time you make the wrong decision, you start back at the first one. That is why when you fire your bow down the wrong path, the arrow is in the wall because the arrow goes back into the first fork in the road.
Oh, it's kind of like
So-
the forest in Ocarina when you go for the Master Sword.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Oh, nerds, you have to help.
So yeah, we
Nah.
should be writing this down because that is really difficult
I'm
to remember.
All right. So you are back at the first fork. I will give you that. Left and right path, arrow in the wall.
And we had been going left every time we got to the first path, correct?
Yes, we've gone left every time.
I just want to say that again because Joseph had disconnected, so you didn't hear it.
No, I did hear
Uh,
it.
Did you? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah. It was messy, but yeah.
All right. So you were at the first one, you're going left?
I don't remember.
Sounds like that's the one that got us further.
Nib
Yeah, it
is,
sounded
Nib
like-
is not. Nib
sounds
is
like
nodding
left.
yes.
I said
No,
Okay.
left.
we went left the first time and it was wrong? Question mark.
I don't think so
I'm
because
no
we
longer
continued
confident
to.
about the first left.
What does it look
I
like
think
at our
it's-
starting point again?
The starting point is footprints going left, footprints going right.
Okay.
And
the starting
and
point.
the arrow in the wall.
Okay. At the starting point, I'm just gonna walk up to the arrow and burn the arrow. So we have a burnt arrow. It's different this
Okay.
time at least.
Okay.
Then we go left, correct?
Yeah,
Yep,
I think we go
you
left.
You walk 5 or 10 feet, and there are footprints going left and right
But no
because
burnt
you guys
arrow.
have gone both. You guys have gone both directions at this one.
But no burnt arrow.
No burnt arrow. No, you're in the next. You're in the next fork.
Okay, so we go right and I'll mark the wall.
Yeah, we go right.
Okay. So
I'll
you
just
mark
leave a
the
burnt
you,
mark on the wall.
Awesome. You mark the wall. You go right. You walk 5 or 10 feet. The next fork has left footprint, right footprint, and arrow that is burnt.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that
we're
was
supposed to go
wrong.
left, left.
Okay.
left.
Left.
So
All
we
right,
go
so
left,
you
left.
You walk the 5 or 10 feet. You get to the next fork. You see the burnt mark on the wall. You walk 5 or 10 feet. You see a fork in the road with left and right footprints.
Right?
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say let's go right.
We go right, I
guess.
burn the
You-
wall.
Just for canonical purposes, because I feel like you guys as characters would know this. And again, you're running my memory storage low. The right path here is the path that Quinn and Ryland took and discovered that it was the right path.
Okay.
So that is where you are right now. So
Cool,
now
cool,
you
cool,
walk
cool.
forward, you walk and you get to a fork in the road. You see the excessive amount of footprints in the center because this is where they double backed and went backward.
Right.
And you see a path to the right. No path to the left.
Okay. And you guys
We go left.
We went left. This is where we split up, right?
yeah.
No, you split
No.
up
The
the one
last
before
one
this.
was.
Oh, the one
Before.
before. Okay.
So this is new. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, but
so
there's
then-
footprints going right this time? We didn't take a right path last time.
You did. That's
Yeah,
what
we
reset
doubled-
you.
We doubled
so
back.
you
No,
guys
no. When you guys doubled back and you all got back to the center room, you got back to this path together, saw the footprints that had you double back. You went right and it reset it.
So we need to go left.
So we go left.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
You walk 5 or 10
burn
feet
the wall.
forward. You walk 5 or 10 feet
I
forward.
burn the entire world down.
I invent the nuke.
You get to a fork in the road with
Quinn,
no footprints, and Quinn, you being the only one that has a passive perception of 15 or higher, you can feel a slight draft coming from the right.
Hell yeah, I run.
I
I-
So Quinn bolts into the darkness.
We
Before
run.
we say what Quinn discovers, what do you guys do? Because she didn't say she did not mention what she perceived, so she just fucking bolted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got
I
like
mean-
my quarterstaff out.
Immediately
thinking we're
run
going to
after.
fight.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
You all run to the right, cutting your time to 4 minutes or so. I don't know how fast you guys run. And you approach a fork in the road with no footprints. And Quinn, once again, although now heavier, and now everyone with a passive perception of 12 or higher can feel a draft coming from the right side.
We follow the draft.
I run.
After you walk, run, jog, whatever, for 5-ish minutes or so, a couple 100 feet ahead, you start to see the darkness lift, and you see what looks like the outdoors.
Oh, fuck. I literally sprint.
Yeah, no, same.
All
I
right,
figuratively
guys.
sprint.
I'm,
You
while
feel the
everyone's
legs are wide.
while everyone's sprinting up ahead, I'm going to cautiously cast mage armor on myself.
Sure.
Mhm.
As you guys make the long run and get outside of the cave, you exit the cave at ground level. You notice essentially you are running out of the side of a mountain, but you are running out at ground level. You're safe. And you run out and you notice that what you remembered is Wormblight Crest, and how it was grassy and there were some trees, and those trees were alive and bustling and they had green leaves on them. And now it is just a withered, dead desert with dead trees and no leaves, no green, no foliage. And
Can we see the village?
Not at the moment, no. Like there's nothing. It is a vast, what looks like a desert. And it goes as far as the eye can see, to the point that you can't even see the coastline or the shore or any of it.
I walk over to the right of the dungeon where there is a long cable, and I walk over to the Acme plunger, and I and then the whole dungeon explodes.
I
And then
run
I turn
towards
to
the
camera and go,
sign that is the
"That's
quick
all,
save.
folks." Sorry, what?
I said I run towards the sign that is the quick save.
Checkpoint.
As you guys run out of the side of the mountain, you would have exited it from the
We win.
you would have exited from the southeast. You look around and you begin to notice that it is not the land that you remember. And as you look around and you start to look for things, you all kind of notice a village popping up to the south. And it's, yeah, I mean, you're a little far away.
What time of day is it?
But see, it seems to be midday. Sun is bright. Sky is blue.
Okay. Shall we head towards... I mean, after we're all done kissing the ground, to be clear, I feel like we as players have skipped over that whole notion, but we've been in the dungeon for who the fuck knows how long, literally, and died how many times, who knows. So we're all, kissing some dirt, but once we're done celebrating, we stand up and I go, okay, Should we head towards this town?
Seems like our best option.
Hold on. Does this look like any place and time that we are familiar with?
I can only find out via the stars myself. Otherwise, it is just desert.
This is Wormblight, but it's decimated.
You think the
So we're-
sundering has already happened?
Maybe we're back in our
I
current
do.
timeline.
I do think the sundering has already happened.
Wormblight
Huh.
isn't like this in our time. So either we're
Or
in
we're
a
in
different
the
and new time
future.
in the future,
Or
or
shortly
we
after.
failed and we're back in our time.
So we're in a failure timeline, maybe. Just trying to get our footing before we barrel into the town.
I think we should make camp out here before we go into town.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple.
I agree, just to be cautious.
Yes.
It might be, yeah. Like we pitch camp and maybe we scout the town in the dark just to, see, even if it's just to see how much light is coming from the village to gauge size. And
DM, how far away is the village currently?
I would say it's about a half day's walk.
Really? Okay.
But it's that flat and that barren that you can see it from where, like,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where, it's
Okay.
so
So like we
flat
can
and the
see
air
it,
is
but
so
it's like a long
clear.
walk.
Yeah, you can't make out any details about it.
Okay,
So-
so it's not worth investigating tonight, but it might be worth making camp and drinking some of that tea that Shenrak never got to serve to us.
But yeah, if we make camp
Tea.
and we can
Quote, unquote.
gauge by any ambient light or smoke coming from the village if it's bigger, smaller, equal to what we remember
It
previously.
will also give me a chance to read the stars. I can tell you exactly, or at
That'll
least
help.
close
Yeah.
to when we are.
Perfect. Camp, read stars, drink tea.
Who knows?
it.
Maybe Bony Boy will show up and explain the whole thing to us.
I
Mhm.
can.
Maybe
Mhm.
maybe Bony Boy will show up. You never know.
Bring on our Gandalf.
He has a name,
Fuck that name.
I really like Bony Boy.
Fuck that guy.
When
All
in
right.
doubt, follow your nose hole.
All right, so you guys you successfully set up camp. It's the time passes and you guys gather kind of from your packs and your resources what you need, as you are in a barren desert and there's nothing around you. There's probably some wood that you can gather from some of the dead stuff to light up and do your camp, but so sun starts to settle down. The
Quinn is
sky
just gonna sit down and start like fletching some arrows quietly.
Okay, cool. Sun is starting to settle down. The sky remains clear. You see the stars come to life in the deepening blue sky. You all being people that have prior to this have been people that have adventured. The one thing you notice that kind of stands out is you don't hear or see or even in any other way detect any kind of wildlife or anything. It's just it kind of is. But it's otherwise peaceful. It's uncontested, and you guys can settle in and at least for the moment peacefully make your camp.
I put on some tea and I sit down. I start to chart the stars and see just how far away from our time we are.
Saval's gonna sit with you and ask if you want any help with making that tea and charting.
Certainly. Do you have knowledge of the stars?
I have some knowledge of the stars, yeah, and more importantly, I actually really want to know how you make that tea. That was delicious. Burned a little bit as I chugged it, but that was so good.
Absolutely. Okay, so first off, you need a tea pet. And he holds up a little clay critter.
What kind of critter?
It's got to be a lizard, right? It's a little lizard with like its tongue like what? Just a little bit out.
It's a T-Rex.
It's a T-Rex. And then he takes out his mana tea, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Pun, pun, pun. But no, he he shows you how to make the tea. And then once we both have like a nice Stormy, chill. Once we have a nice cup of tea, he will poke his dog to get him to stop barking, and then and then he'll he'll take out like a sextant and a protractor and just lay out this chart, and he'll start like pointing to things. See that cluster of stars is the Perseus Nebula, and you can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
if you go from the bottom of the Perseus Nebula over there to Ursa Minor, you can get a solid idea of exactly how far apart things are. And then you can extrapolate from there. And he goes about telling you all this like math. And then he's like, here's the chart. I'm actually not that good at math, but like it's basically written out for you.
Saval's just jotting everything down in his book as you go. Everything.
As Shenrak is taking the time to go into expert detail about the stars and the sky and trying to at least somewhat educate Saval on doing that, and they're trying to help each other out. Saval, how much knowledge of the stars in the sky do you have?
I would say decent. Nothing like
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, so not like novice level, but not Shenrak level.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like
Okay.
I could
All right.
probably identify a few constellations and navigate a little bit, but I wouldn't trust me with navigating by a star.
Sure. I mean, they don't trust you with anything, so that checks out.
Yeah.
I trust them.
So you Saval look up at the sky, and it is unrecognizable to you, but the stars, the constellations, the orientation of them, but due to the level of knowledge that you have, the thought and the feeling that you have from the lack of recognition is just, oh, I must not have been in this part of the world. It's not familiar to me. It doesn't mean it's unfamiliar completely. Just I don't know it. However, Shenrak, with your vast knowledge of the stars across the vast majority of Velmir, you don't recognize anything, and that almost frightens you.
I don't recognize. I'm sorry, what?
Anything. None of the stars are familiar. You see what could be looked at as constellations, but they are not any constellations that you are aware of. You don't recognize an arrangement, an assortment, and you know enough about the star landscape of Velmir that you'd be able to recognize something almost anywhere on the planet. And not only do you not recognize anything, more importantly, you see things you don't recognize, which is not a thing you're used to.
He will so relatively the same scene. He's pointing up and he goes, "That's the Perseus Nebula. And if you track it over here to Ursa," and he like looks down at his chart and takes a few markings. He sort of stands up with his chart and he starts like walking forward without really addressing you, and he starts looking at things, picks up his sextant and looks up and does a couple of things on the chart, takes a few writings, and he does this for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And then he's just getting more and more frantic. And as he goes about this whole process, he'll go, no. No. Wrong. 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 And he'll turn around and he'll point at Saval. Wrong! Did you do this?
Did I do what?
And he's like walking towards Saval. And he goes, did you do this? Did you bring us here?
Bring you where?
And he'll push
Where
you.
is here? Gonna
That's a
push
very
me.
good question, Saval. You're the first new thing in a long time. Did you bring us here?
I didn't bring anyone anywhere.
He'll grab your lapel. Saval, if you did this, I know you are lying to me. If you did this, if you took me away from my daughter, I will kill you, Saval. I will kill you here in the desert beneath these foreign stars. Do you understand me, Saval?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll intimidation. And I'm going to say, I've been patient. I've been very, very patient. And I will not be threatened by an old man. Now, you can kindly take your hands off me, and we can talk civilly. Or I can go ahead and I can draw my blade and we can fight, if that's truly what everyone wants. But I've done nothing.
He'll let you
And-
go. Except lie to us. Ryland, I think
Shenrak.
it is time.
You were the new person. You're the one whose skeleton wasn't down that way.
Of course. Your point?
You said he's the one that's new. You're the one that's not normally here. There's always been 4 of us. Why do you think he's lying?
We were in a strange place. You were in a strange place. We all left. But once we were together again, we were in the right time. Now we are here, and Saval is the only new thing.
A lot of time has changed while we were in there. Saval is not the only new thing. You also vanished and came back. A lot changed. We went to a different time. We all went somewhere, right? I don't trust Saval as far as I can fucking throw him. I'm just saying, we all went through fucking something, right? So who's to say this is Saval's doing?
Sort of thinks about it for a minute. And he'll just, he walks like 200 feet away.
And as he does, I look at Saval and I say, I still need more information from you. We'll get to that.
Sure. Whatever
And then I
information
walk
you want.
away.
I walk up close to Sabal and I cast prestidigitation to smooth away the wrinkles where he was grabbed and everything. And I'm like, everybody's just scared, man. Just, we got to get through this, but nobody knows what the hell's going on. And it's just scaring everybody. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The unknown tends to scare people.
Well, especially when it's something that every time we try to grab control of, it just ignores us. So
Yeah, we never had control. No one did. Like I said, this is our destiny.
Yeah. I'm worried what we're seeing now is like we did something wrong. And this is like now we're getting to see what happens if we don't do something or whatever. Like now we're so far past our time that we came into play or something. I don't know.
It's possible. It's also possible the prophet or whatever. Maybe they're moving us along. I honestly, I couldn't tell you.
Listening to this, Quinn is getting more and more irate and is storming away from camp.
Rinna's Rye is just in a corner, reading a couple of letters from his pack, kind of ignoring the group.
I'm just going to go sit at the fire and poke at it and take out my bone and start carving it.
One of the letters I'm reading is it's from Quinn, and the readers heard it. The listeners heard it a couple episodes ago. Kind of talked about the recap of the situation and all that. An older letter I pull out is from early on before I was Volunder. I've been looking at it for a bit, but it talks about how Quinn felt as though it was only fair that after she interrogated me, there was some truths that she had to say about herself, which feel pertinent here as we come up to our next interrogation. It mentioned how she was afraid of a few things. She was afraid of innocent people getting hurt, which is why she cares so much about honesty. It's why she was afraid of being lonely, and how she left her family. We knew about that with the ribbon. It talked about how she wanted to be with somebody that won her around for not just being useful, and how she had a fear of dragonflies. And I'm just kind of reading this and remembering how I was interrogated and how I know they want me to do the fancy thing that I'm able to do to interrogate the next guy. I walk up to Nib as he's whittling his the bone. Hey, so you said you make stories, right?
No, stories exist. I just know how to tell them.
Yeah, you write them. I've seen you like taking notes.
Mhm.
I've been trying to write a letter for a while, but there when I wasn't myself, it was difficult. But in general, like when I haven't drank in a while, I get these shakes, and it's hard for me to have good penmanship. And then I drink, and then I become less coordinated, and so it's like I can't find the middle ground. So, do you think you could write it for me?
Of course.
Okay. So I say this like quiet enough just for Nib at first. And I say, I'm sorry that I didn't respond to your letter. It was a difficult time, and I wasn't myself, and I tried. And then I say it loud enough that everyone can hear, looking over to how far people had walked away, so that most people can get this. I'm sorry that it bothered me so much when I was Volunder and nobody seemed to care. Nib, I made up this new phrase. You're free to use it if you want, but I have this thought that people die twice, like once when the soul leaves the body for the last time, and the second time when their name is said for the last time. And so when I found my brother dead, as when I was Volunder, I felt like I deserved to have died with him. I thought that either I would have been there and I would have saved him, and because I didn't, I deserved to die, or I would have been there and I was kind of useless at the time anyways, so I probably would have died too. So my brother was lucky. He got my good looks from like the shoulders up. So we used to get confused a lot. And so they used to call him Rye because he was Rygor, and they would used to call me Rye because they would think I was him when I would like had all my bushy clothes on, so people didn't realize I was lanky. So when I woke up on the shores, I decided to change my name to Ryland, a combination, and so people could keep calling me Rye. And so then he didn't die because people would keep saying his name, and nobody here knew Valander, and so he got to die. And now he didn't because everyone met him, and that was hard. And he was supposed to have been dead, and so I'm sorry that I got upset with that.
So Nib just listens quietly. He clearly needs to get this out there and everything like that. And then he quietly sets aside the scroll that he'd been taking down the things he was writing. And instead he pulls out the small journal that he's been writing in every night, kind of corresponding like that. And he flips all the way to the back. And then he dips his quill in there again and he says, "Let you and me sit up tonight and you tell me some of the key things about your brother, because now we're going to put him in our story, which is going to become history, and that's immortality for your brother. You're going to give him a second life. How's that sound?"
I just kind of scoot closer and try to embrace you on the wherever we're sitting at and try to hug on you. Yeah.
All right. And then, yeah, he and I can sit there for like the next, we'll take a watch together at some point during the night and we'll talk it through.
And there's a moment where I take the scroll back, and even with my shaky hands, I still scribble some extra lines at the end just for myself. Kind of finish out that letter.
Quinn has excellent hearing. She heard all of that.
You said that loud on purpose.
And she is hiding in a tree, quietly weeping.
Sorry,
Because
my
she
headphones
has
died.
never had that kind of bond in her life. She has never had someone that she felt that kind of devotion to or that kind of camaraderie with that Ryland felt with his brother. And she is very envious and also very sad for him.
As Nib and Ryland are having this moment together, and Quinn is kind of off in the tree and just kind of trying to collect her feelings and emotions and her thoughts. At this point in time, what are Shenrak and Saval doing?
I think Saval is angry. And we're still close to the mountain face, right?
Yeah, however far away from it you guys wanted to comfortably camp out.
Saval would have walked out of the light of the campfire at this point, and he just faces the mountainside, and he just starts to Eldritch Blast over and over and over and over until he just kind of falls to the ground and tears kind of come out of his eyes.
Love it.
And he says, under his breath, he says, "I hate you. I hate you, and I will get out of this. And you're going to pay."
And we go to Shenrak.
I love that because my original thought when Shenrak storms away is he's gonna make glass. He's gonna be punching the sand over and over again. But I think he sort of, just based on how that interaction went, it was kind of made clear to him midstream that he's simply placing his anger, and he's meditated his whole life. He's constantly been examining himself and trying to further his understanding of himself, and he lost that. And he immediately, as soon as it's addressed, recognizes it. He leaves. And at first I was gonna say he just rages, but I think having come to that realization, he walks that 200-300 feet away, and he just sort of falls to his knees in the sand, and he starts to weep. And as he cries, all of this anger is forced out of him through tears instead of rage. And you just see him looking up at the stars that aren't his. And then we see his tears falling on sand on the ground that isn't his. And as each one of them hits the sand, they're burning hot, and they begin to melt into these spheres of glass. And he just sobs. His shoulders are shaking. He's bent over, the whole ugly crying snot. He just sobs. And he does that for until he's exhausted, at least. And I think he sleeps there, just sort of curled up into a ball in the sand amongst these little pearls of glass.
As the proverbial camera pans away from Shenrak and kind of zooms out, it sees Saval kind of laying drained of energy completely, just laying on the ground. We zoom out a little bit further. We see Quinn kind of crying herself to sleep in the tree. And then we see Ryland and Nib kind of writing and talking and kind of doing their thing. And the scene fades to black. And that is everybody going to sleep for the night. And you all have a peaceful sleep. You all get a full rest, a long rest. And you are all now level 5. So congratulations.
Hell yeah, brother.
Trauma
But it
builds
is now-
levels.
It is now trauma builds levels. It is now morning and you all awaken. And it's almost as it was when you first came out of the cave. It is the desert, it is the dead trees, it is the clear blue sky, sun high. And it is morning. You all awaken.
You don't choose when I wake up.
I kick him.
God.
You're
Oh,
snoring.
why is it always a kick? You have so many options.
Do I?
It doesn't have to be a kick.
Good to know. Breakfast?
That's a good one.
Coffee?
a fancy coffee?
I don't have any.
I can make that. I bring the bottle.
Whiskey?
Yep. All right. I'm bringing the bottle over to
Whiskey in
the
a coffee
campfire where the
mug?
coffee is. Yep.
This feels right. You good?
What?
Good?
Always. Forever. Yeah. You good?
Are you lying?
Always. No, I'm not. Not to you. You know that. Are we interrogating him and like scarring him for life, or are we going to the town?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a treat.
And I'll pour him a coffee. It's really, really bad coffee, but it's coffee.
The liquor covers it up. It does the
Yeah.
job.
And I'll just, as we're sitting there, I'll just like put my hand just kind of like on the small of his back.
I just wrap an arm around you and slip a little scroll into your bag. Guys, we got coffee.
Disgusting.
Saval, coffee.
You don't see anything. I am very sneaky. I will roll stealth.
I have disadvantage on stealth and initiative too. Saval.
I have very good stealth. We're covered.
Saval wouldn't be at the camp. He'd be still over where he was. I don't know if he'd be able to hear you or not.
Actually, I got something if you want a wake up thing.
Gonna go kick him.
No, I think you wake up to the smell of tea. Saval.
I really want to know what kind of tea this is.
Talk about the tea.
Delicious.
It's delicious tea.
Like, yeah, is it oolong? Is it jasmine? Like, what is it?
It's oolong.
Ooh.
But no, when you wake up, he's seated, 10, 20 feet away from you, across from you, with like a little campfire and a teapot. And you can see he's got 2 cups of tea.
And this is in front of Saval as well.
This is just in front of Saval, like wherever he is.
Just in
asleep.
front of Saval. Okay. All right. Oh. They for me? Are
He
you
just
sure?
holds it out. He doesn't say anything yet.
He'll take them.
Oh,
He'll,
okay.
he'll take both of them.
He kind of looks at
I
you
lean over to
and,
Rylan
takes
and I'm
another
like,
cup
this
out.
is weird. Do you see this? This is weird.
Is this like a new age tea tradition?
I don't know. Do you know anything about tea? I'm a coffee drinker.
I'm a drinker. I don't get it.
I'll take both of them and I say, I feel like I should probably be giving you something in return. So I'm going to give you the tea back.
He
Both
holds
of
up
them?
a hand. He doesn't take it back. He hasn't said anything yet, but whatever you're about to say, he's just sort of like gesturing across from the campfire for you to like sit.
All right. I'll sit. Saval will sit. Are you not going?
Rylan and I are watching like catty little like middle school bitches. Like, what are you guys doing?
Are you not going to speak? Do you not want any?
No, we're over at the other one over there.
No,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
taken
you're
out another cup because you took both, and he's poured himself another cup of tea.
So awkward. Oh my god. Nib, do something.
And he's sitting there,
Take
And
notes.
as you sit down, he says in your head, I owe you an apology, Saval.
He's doing the mind thing.
You have lied to us about something. I don't know what. But my reaction was disproportionate and had the weight of many, many moons and suns behind it that you did not deserve. I cannot trust you fully, and I hope you someday will trust us to share with us whatever the full story is. But for my part, I apologize. And he'll hold out one of these like little glass orbs to you, and he says, "It is a tradition where I come from to share sadness."
I appreciate the apology. I suppose I should probably also apologize to you. I called you an old man and said I'd strike you down. That's probably not called for, so I apologize. Um, I can give you full transparent honesty, but you can't tell the rest of the party.
Well, we are here in our heads. You do not have to tell anyone.
I know. I'm just the knowledge I have comes at a cost,
I had guessed that.
and I can pass it on to you, or I can shoulder its weight for now. What I can tell you is I am here for the party, and that I will put you guys before my patron, even if he tells me not to.
Can you share the shape of it? Not the full
The
truth.
shape of my patron?
No, the shape of your secret that you must shoulder alone. I do not need to know fully what it is, but here in this space between our minds, I can find the shape of it without knowing it.
Saval's going to think long and hard for a second. And the shape that's going to come to mind is more of an image that plays in his mind. And from the way it plays, you get the feeling that it probably plays in his mind quite frequently. And it is of water, very deep, deep water, almost black. And there is a person swimming in it, a figure, a shadow. And glowing purple emanates from below it. And tentacles come up and wrap around it and drag it under.
He sort of shakes his head and he'll take a sip of tea. And he'll take his basically finished tea and he'll put it upside down on the sand. And he nods and he holds out a hand in your direction.
I will take both teas. I will chug them immediately. Set them down.
Your
will-
tea habits are very strange.
I will grab your hand and I will shake it.
It is
And
good
I
to
will
see you,
say-
my friend.
I think I might need your help. As someone that knows gods and seems to have a long, long history with them, do you think you could kill mine?
That is two gods that we must kill. And he'll kind of like go like predator handshake grip with you, and we will kill them together.
And it just zooms out on, just zooms in on the hands like painted style.
And
What do you
then
think
yeah,
they're talking about?
we'll like cut back to camp, and Shenrak and Saval will like walk up, and Shenrak at least is all packed up, and he'll go, "Shall we head to town?"
Yeah, I think we should all head to town.
I don't fucking like you. You need to tell me more information. But yeah, let's go to town.
All right, so you guys pack up camp, get situated, and you make your walk to town. And as I said, it's about a half a day's walk to get to the town that you saw to the south. And it's pretty uneventful until you get about halfway there. And as you get about halfway there, Ryland, you start to get this horrible pit in your stomach. Like just like unsettling, uneasy. Something's not right here. And as you guys get closer, you start to be able to notice details of the town. And Shenrak, nothing is familiar to you. And Quinn, nothing is familiar to you. Nib and Saval, nothing is familiar to you. Ryland, as you see the shapes and the outer perimeter of the town come to view, you instantly recognize the town that Ryland and Rygor grew up in. And you realize in that moment that you guys are on Cindercrawl. Thanks for listening to this episode of Rollin' on D20s. We're glad you spent part of your day with us in the dark corners of our world. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to follow us on social media and stay up to date on new episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and all the chaos in between. If you'd like to support the show, you can find all the ways to do that over at onlydarkcorners.com. Until next time, keep your dice rolling and watch the shadows.